Fox Carolina Weather, WeatheRate certified most accurate local forecast.
Well, we are beginning to clear up across the area. We had thunderstorms earlier today. Now just a couple of showers left, and you can see a couple of those still hanging around in Union County and Lawrence County, but it's dry in the mountains. We're going to be drying out at least overnight, and then we'll have a chance for a few more thunderstorms tomorrow. The stronger storms we saw earlier today have now moved off into central North Carolina around Raleigh. 72 for your overnight low tonight, so it should remain pretty quiet in the upstate. Muggy, though, when you wake up tomorrow morning. It's that insta sweat as you walk out of the house. Mid-60s expected in the mountains with a few clouds. As we zoom into Greenville for tomorrow, maybe you're heading downtown for lunch. I think you'll be safe from much rain early, but it'll be warm, 85 degrees. Heading into the afternoon, though, look at that. We've got a few spotty showers popping up right around 90. So any showers that do get going could turn to thunderstorms with all of that heat. And then on into your evening hours, temperatures will drop into the low 80s. Maybe you're hitting up a high school football game or just going to dinner. I think most of the storms should be done by around 8, 9 o'clock, but a couple could hold on, so just be aware of that. Have your rain gear handy. Low 80s for highs in the mountains, right around 90 in the upstate with a 40% chance of storms. On the Carolina Sky Meter, I'm giving it a 7 tomorrow. It's getting a passing grade since rain will not be widespread, and it's typical August heat. So let's track that rain as we go toward 2 p.m. This is when I think the activity will peak across western North Carolina and the northern upstate, early afternoon to mid-afternoon, and then it's going to sweep into the rest of the upstate around the 85 corridor toward 4 or 5 o'clock, and then as we head into the late evening, fading out. So I think by around 7, 8, we're looking pretty good. Could still have a straggler or two, but for the most part, drying out. And we are still watching the tropics. We've got Grace that's across the Gulf of Mexico, going to be moving over toward Mexico as a Category 1 hurricane. Already made landfall around the Yucatan and will make a second landfall. And then Henri will be making a little bit of an L shape here, heading west and then north up along the east coast, but many hundreds of miles off the North Carolina and South Carolina coastline, but could impact areas up toward New England as we get into early next week. So keep that in mind if you have any travel plans that direction. But as we go into the next few days, only small rain chances, low 90s for highs. It is going to feel every bit like August as we go through the rest of the week, but it does appear that we're going to see some drier times, which is something we desperately need up in western North Carolina, especially in the mountains. That small rain chance this weekend, and then keeping that summery pattern around going into next week. And now it's time for your riding forecast. It's sponsored by Harley-Davidson of Greenville. And here's a look at what you can expect as we head out the door on Saturday. It's going to be nice and mild, but it gets hot Saturday afternoon. So maybe the morning will be good for a ride. About a 30% chance of rain. 90 on Sunday as well. Mostly dry. Still can't rule out a pop-up shower. In the mountains, mid-80s through the weekend. And it looks like the better chance for those afternoon storms will be on Saturday.